Hello, and welcome to another Rouge unit of the week. And today we're taking a look at the Partop. The partisans in Yugoslavia are in dire need of high explosive weapons for blowing up bunkers and other sorts of fortifications. When you're fighting a guerrilla war, it's kind of hard to tow around heavy artillery guns. And so they improvise a weapon. The Partop, or the partisan top, is basically just an 81mm mortar firing an improvised warhead. By improvised warhead, I mean they basically got some scrap metal, sometimes Italian helmets, and poured Noble 808 or plastic explosives into your shell, and then using an improvised trigger such as nails to set off the explosive. By cramming it into the 81mm mortar and firing it off, it had a rough effective range of 200 meters, and even though it was a quite dangerous and an accurate weapon, with the amount of explosives they did manage to cram into the warhead, it proved to be quite effective in blowing up said fortifications. In-game, the Partop is a 25-point mortar available to the Yugoslav partisans, and it has one weapon. That weapon being the improvised 81mm mortar, shooting number 808 explosives. You have 12 of these 10kg high explosive rounds. They pretty much do a lot of damage. The accuracy is pretty bad, but with that much suppression you don't really care too much about accuracy, and your range is also bad. Your rate of fire is also bad. This thing also doesn't shoot indirectly. We'll get into that later. Down to miscellaneous stats, well, surprisingly you have no armor. You do have the Raider trio, but a two-man team with good optics, exceptional stealth, and very light cargo space. So in battle, well, this is going to be another one of those units of the weeks, as it's a meme unit which is completely useless and you're never really going to take it even as a meme. Okay, with that out of the way, why is this a bad unit? Well, you do a lot of damage, quite a bit, and good suppression blast. You will stun anything which you hit. It's like throwing a satchel charge at a bloke. But your two-man team, with a very close range weapon of only 200 meters, no indirect fire capability whatsoever, so you can't fire it from a safe distance, even though 200 meters is not that safe. And pretty much what will happen is, you'll bring it into a forest or a town fight, you'll get one shot off, and then you will die, because HP is king when it comes to infantry battles. It also doesn't help that your support tab also has some actual useful support weaponry, such as the Italian 45mm mortar or the 65mm field gun, which are very good for their price. It's a shame with the mechanics of SC2, yeah, these two-man mortar teams just in general aren't that great. Because ideally, these things would be attached to an infantry squad. Of course, you get into the balance issues. If this was attached to an infantry squad, it might make it too overpowered. Same with having 50mm mortars embedded within an infantry squad. It's just a bit of a shame, because as an independent unit, it just dies. If you manage to get a second shot off with this thing, it's a miracle. Yes, you could arguably use it as an ambush weapon, but at the same time you could just be using all the TNT satchel charge squads available for Yugoslavia, which can actually survive multiple hits as they're big and beefy. Overall, it's just a bad unit. But when you're in the mountains of Montenegro, I guess you have to make do with what you got. And this has been another Rouge unit of the week. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and as usual, please just take it easy.